Hi, my name is Tyler Nadeau, and I'm a math teacher. But more importantly, I am my students' advocate and mentor. First and foremost, I build relationships with my students. I want to know what books they're reading, what sports they play, whether math just totally rocks their world or really makes them dread school even more. I want to know what they are willing to do in order to be awesome. One of my mentors starts his first day of class by saying, "Guys, this year you are going to do hard things." My classroom environment is one where students are willing to take risks, make mistakes, learn from them, and try again until mastery is reached. This is the kind of classroom I will bring to East Grand Rapids Middle School. My classroom is structured in such a way that all class time is used effectively and efficiently. A challenge for students awaits them as they come into the classroom every day to help warm up their minds for math. Clear expectations are given. Collaborative group work is utilized and is essential for learning. I often say that students learn more from each other. I use a lot of manipulatives in my classroom, technology tools, and real-world problems to create the adventure of mathematics I will take with my students. Formative assessment is used almost daily in a variety of ways. This could look like a 2-question Google survey as an exit ticket that I just glance at to see where my students' understanding is and use to prepare for lessons coming up. We start off the year in my classroom getting to know one another, and more importantly, for me to get to know them. We do a little team building exercises. For me to say that I will be teaching them a certain way every single day is a disservice to them. I need to know them, figure out what works for them, and ultimately allow them to be successful. I do my best to make my classroom a place where students want to be and not just where they have to be. Middle school students, they need someone in their lives who believe in them now more than ever before. So many teachers that I teach with just can't understand how I could even be remotely interested in teaching middle schoolers. Well, they can be crazy, but they can also be crazy awesome, and I let them know this. They are creative and imaginative beyond belief, sometimes even with mathematics. A lot of them just need a person. They're going through all kinds of changes in their lives. They need a teacher, a coach, a mentor, just to look up to, even for just little things. I've had so many students ask me recently why I wanted to be a teacher. I've wanted to be a teacher ever since I was a young kid. I loved having teachers who wanted to know more about me than whether I know how to solve a math problem. Then I had some teachers who just made school a huge turnoff for me. It was something I dreaded, and I just couldn't imagine myself being that person and doing that to a young person. But then I had another great teacher. She told me the reason she went into teaching is that she could be part of something larger than herself, and really larger than any other career offered. And that's why I feel teaching chose me. I sometimes sit and think, how cool would it be for me to be sitting in my classroom 20 years from now and see one of my students going to Mars for the first time, or one of the first people to do a successful brain transplant or cure cancer. I could have probably put some of my own effort into possibly being the first one to do one of those things, but now I get to say that I had a part, even minuscule at that, to get one of my students there. Before I pour almost all of my energy into my awesome students, I take the time for myself, my wife Chelsea, our son Ren, and our soon-to-be number 2 son. They are my rock. I have 2 families, my wife and kids, who above all deserve my time and attention. But I also have my students, and they deserve to have me be the best teacher that I can possibly be. You could hire me to be another teacher in your district. I would make my daily lesson plans, make sure I'm following standards, giving state assessments, and carrying out other daily duties. But I won't just be another teacher in your district. I will be a mentor to your students, a team player with your staff, and a professional, positive role model in your community. This video is me trying hard things. Every day is a learning experience, and I can guarantee that teaching will continue to choose me. Thank you.